What's going on, guys? Harry today for an F1 video today, championship season, episode 8 in Austria. Daniel Ricciardo, all the same. See, just checking the driver championship on top. WC constructors were second. So 25% short qualifying, 50-minute practice session. Let's get into it.
We're glad you can join us for today's practice session here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. The weather, though, hasn't been good to us today. We have dark skies overhead and a damp track for the drivers to deal with. We should be set up for an interesting session as the teams attempt to gather as much data as they possibly can about this circuit.
They'll have to go out and start testing the track limits, so you might see quite a few cars running wide or locking their wheels as they see how hard they can push. As they get used to the track, the times will get faster and we should see less mistakes.
Well, you don't need to be a genius to realise that this track requires serious power in order to make the most of the long straights. So those with a Mercedes power unit in the back of their cars, well, they're going to feel pretty confident here.
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
So you can see I'm just choosing my setup as 4 wets for the beginning of practice here. I choose 2 1 wings there. I need low downforce just because I need straight line speed because I'm not the fastest in straight line. So let's get into the practice. Our first lap here, I'm just checking the weather forecast to see what it says. Because it's about having like 10 minutes or so till light rain. So you might get a chance on the intermediates as well, which is always good. So Austria is the shortest track on the calendar. You can set times in it's just over a minute times, like 1 minute 10 is all laps, an average lap time you can see on here. 1.9 is a good lap time though for pole really, on this circuit. So that right hander of turn 2 always gets me, it's such a sharp corner. And then after that it's a bit easier, then you just got this straight here, but you really need you need a Mercedes engine for this track, but I thought I did. We'll see now. I've got a Renault engine, see how we do. So here's the twisty part now. This is where the Red Bull's amazing cornering comes in, even though I go ridiculously deep through there. So now as you go for the left hander here, switches to a right hander. There's an apex on the left that you don't have to hit it. I like to hit it though sometimes. Depends how you like taking that corner. So here they're just coming down the hill. Right at the apex there. Then we got another right hander, going a bit wide there, and across the line to set a lap time. A 1:17.6. See now we're going out on the lap time, drying up enough, then we're going out on the inters, the green tyre now. Trying to set a lap time, see what it's going to be like. And it shows that in 15 minutes the rain's going to dry up, but there's only 5 minutes left in the session, so we can't get on those, so this is going to be the last lap in practice on the intermediate. Let's see how we do. Anyway guys, just before the same, I will try and get some more recruitment up this week. I'm not sure if I will. I'll try my best. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, hopefully I can, fingers crossed. But I should have another Arkham Knight video coming out next few days as well. Episode 2, the Killer Croc one, like I said. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, just heading down the hill now, just like before. Over the right hander. I hope you enjoyed the Arkham Knight video, guys. It's on my channel now. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go watch. I know it's long, but those missions are long. I didn't want to really split it up. I just wanted to keep it as one. I might split the others up now. I don't know. It depends. See, that's the first of 4. I'm probably gonna do after this one. I'll probably do the Mad Hatter one, and then I'll probably end off with the Mr. Freeze one. So yeah, we'll see. So just heading down the hill now, going through the final right hander. Down there, come across the line to set a lap time, improve a lot, set a lap time of 1:14.6, I want to say, 3 seconds faster than them. I go fastest. So that's all good, so let's see what I can do in qualifying.
Welcome to the Red Bull Ring, where we're waiting for the lights to go green here in Austria. Within the next hour, we'll know who's come out on top in today's qualifying. This is going to be an interesting session. Who's going to come out on top in qualifying today? Having spoken to many people in the paddock, no one seems to have an outright winner in mind.
It is certainly difficult to predict. I would say it's advantage Mercedes, but you can never rule anything out. I reckon we are probably looking at 3 or 4 teams who can realistically fight for pole position today.
So you go now, it's dry qualifying, so we get to use the super soft tyre, the option tyre for this race, the run sidewall tyre. Rich mix, got blue sky, sun, nice dry track. DRS available this time. So we come across the line to start our first lap now. So let's see what we do. So Rosberg is right in front of me, but it's kind of good because I can get a bit of a toe off him to help me go a bit faster in the straight. At the same time, it slows me down. Get 116.8 in the first sector. So just about make it for turn 2 even. I can't speak today. Sorry guys. Just heading forward down the straight there. DRS activated. The DRS is on the straight and that straight there. So just head through the right hander there. Go past it. Head through the left hander now. It goes uphill, then it starts going downhill again. Heading for that left hander, which switches to a right hander, go on the grass a bit there, bit of understeer. And then flattens out, then it goes down the hill again, through that right hander. Still going down the hill, all the way till the start finish straight. DRS activated across the line to set a 1:10.2, but I go for another lap, before I can improve. Get the 1.9s, go wide for turn 1. Hopefully I can improve though, going up the hill. We'll have to wait and see though. As we go just over 1.5 times faster in the first sector, so that's all good. So we're set to improve. So my teammate Kvyat is actually second at the moment, which is really good. Maybe we get a Red Bull 1-2 as I get denied as Hamilton goes across the line, going faster than me. And Rosberg is now closing in on me, so he's got a lot more pace around this track. So we come to the middle sector now. Let's see if we're faster than Hamilton. This should be my fastest sector because I'm in the Red Bull best of corners. You can see we're just over half a second or 5 times faster than in the middle sector. As we go through that awkward turns there, as we go down the hill now. Can I still hold on to go fastest or not? We'll see now. Exit the final right hander, DRS activated. We come across the lines at a 1.91, almost in the 1.8s, go 3 times faster than anyone else. That's pole position, so we'll see you in the rest.
2 hours outside of Vienna is Spielberg, a spectacular circuit with dense forests and rolling hills as a backdrop. What a destination for today's race. Time to get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's the Australian Daniel Ricciardo who's on pole for today's race after a great lap in qualifying. He nailed the perfect lap yesterday and will be feeling confident going into this Grand Prix.
He'll want to end this weekend on a high after yesterday's fantastic performance, but he's going to have a lot of competition. I doubt he'll be expecting an easy race, especially considering the teams around him.
Daniel Ricciardo leads the way in the Drivers' Championship and must really think this could be the year that he takes his first world title. In recent times, no one knows how to win titles better than Red Bull.
Red Bull appear to be a conveyor belt of talent, and they have the experience of closing out titles in recent years. I fully expect Daniel to go on and win the championship from here.
Yeah, you're probably wondering why. It just saw it in sunny there for the race, but now it's raining. Basically what happened was, I did qualifying in the practice yesterday, and then I woke up and I did the race, and it decided to change the weather for some reason. Sorry about that, that's why it's different. So that's why the weather is in intermediate, light rain, intermediate conditions. So we get off to a good start then. Like Hamilton tries to make a move, he drops down to third in the end. Hold it through the right hander there. As my teammate did well actually, he qualified 4th on the grid pretty well, especially since he felt like 15th in the Drivers' Championship. So yeah, I think he's only got like 3 points. Hopefully he can get some more then today. So some yellow flags, that's if a crash happened behind us. I think it was green flags again though. As you see, the Mercedes is sticking right with us there. I think Hamilton's trying to make a move on Rosberg actually. But Hamilton's down in 7th in the Drivers' Championship. He hasn't had the best of luck this year. He keep crashing. Well, like, it's not my fault. Like last night in Canada, I hit the wall. I bounced off the wall into his path, and he spun out and hit the other wall and lost his front wing. So I couldn't do anything about that. But Hamilton just needs some luck, otherwise he's gonna not retain this title because he needs to get out the positions, he needs to get out the order quickly. So go a bit deep into that corner. That's the Mercedes get right on my gearbox as we go down the straight. Mercedes engine versus a Renault engine here. I think the Mercedes are winning, as you can see. Rosberg's closing in on me now. As we make contact there, Rosberg's going to my right, Hamilton's going to my left. Rosberg hits me across to the left, and I hit Hamilton, and he's in the wall and lost his front wing again off me. But what do you guys think? I don't think it's my fault. I'll show you a replay now. I go wide into turn 1. I come back across. Rosberg hits me, and then look, he hits me again across, and I make contact with Hamilton, and he just loses his front wing. I'll show you now from my view. So you should see here now. I was driving. Well, I'll shoot from Rosberg. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Just shoot from Rosberg. See, you see, the tyre comes across and hits me there. So he turns his wheel left there to come across and hit me. Give me a little nudge. And see from Hamilton now, look. You see I get a little nudge to the left, and you see my hand was up because Rosberg made contact with me, so I think that was a bit of... I don't think it's my fault, guys. What do you think? I think that was Rosberg trying to take out his teammate there. Called dirty tactics there. But straight after that, I'm on the brakes later than him. I'm down his inside, but Rosberg has some great traction coming out that corner around the outside. He just blitzes in front of me on the straight. So I get Rosberg slipstream there, trying to keep up with him. Don't let him get away. So I dive bomb him down. Dive bomb him here in the right hander now. Get down the inside, retake the lead. That arrow's really confusing me because he said he was alongside me, but he wasn't. Keeps behind me. Sorry about that. So now he's just heading for this left-hander now. Ash's on 1 for forecast. And it says this light rain's going to be with us for a while. But I saw blue sky, so I thought it was going to dry up. We'll have to wait and see though. So here now, we're just heading down the hill. Through the right-hander now, before going across the final right-hander to end lap 2 out of 3. So our engineer will tell us the DRS is disabled because it's wet weather conditions. And we can go on to lap 10 now when we're pitting, nothing else happened. So on lap 10 now, I'm pitting with Rosberg onto another set of inters. Can we stay out in front of him? We'll have to see. It's not the best of stops, he's 2.6, but we're still out in front of him. I didn't show up, I might show after, but my engineer actually said the weather was changing. He said the rain was actually going to get heavier in 15 minutes, but the race should be over by then. But again, you can see there's a lot of blue sky, guys, but the weather's actually going to get heavier, which I just didn't get. So that's that, guys. Now on lap 17 out of 18. Well, we're nearly at the end of the penultimate lap. Nothing else was happening. Rosberg was still there, though, with me. You see the rain's going to get heavier in 10 minutes, but the race is going to be over by then. I'm just heading through the final right-hander to go across the lines to win. No, not win. To start the final lap of the Austrian Grand Prix, the team's home Grand Prix. It's made in Milton Keynes, but the company is Austrian, so it's its own Grand Prix. How to say? Right, so you see there on the final lap, heading up the hill now. Rosberg right behind us. Hopefully we can hold off, not let him pass us though. As we head through the sharp right hand of turn 2 now, he's right there. He's 0.123 temps behind me now. He'd only get side by side with me here, but he just, now they got onto rich mix. This car seems to be a lot faster on rich mix. Yeah, I know it's the best fuel mix, but it's actually a lot faster. I feel like it seems to be holding off from the Mercedes now, so I need to take note of that for future races. Of course, next time out is the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix, Silverstone. I always took the track. Only problem I've got with it is the pit lane. It's about 30 seconds long. It's just such a slow pit lane. I think it might be the longest pit lane on the calendar actually. But it's just such a slow pit lane. It's just really it's really frustrating. So you see there, we went side by side with Rosberg. We managed to hold him off though. Stay in front, going down the hill now, going for the last few corners. That's through the penultimate corner, then through the last right-hander, onto the start-finish straight to take the checkered flag, make it 2 race wins in a row, win Red Bull's home Grand Prix for the first time to get the 25 points. That's all good.
Fantastic job.
What a drive it was.
So as you can see here now, we won the race. My team have dropped down to 7th in the end, not the best. He got 6 points for us, that's okay. So as you see, Williams did well. Started 12th and 13th, finished 4th and 5th in the end, just off the podium. Hamilton finished 17th in the end, so we didn't get any luck. So you see, Driver Championship went up to, we have 71 points getting it. Now we're only 1 point behind Ferrari in the constructors, so we really are closing it down. If Kvyat finished 1 position higher, we would have moved up to top of the constructors, but oh well. Hopefully we can do it in Silverstone. We'll have to wait and see. So until next time, guys, we'll see you with Arkham videos, FIFA videos. So until next time, guys, and a big announcement, I will see you in Silverstone.